by popular demand, Sasha Fierce, Nicki Minaj.
Hey everybody, this is Designers Only, and this is going to be a video response to Proud to be a Nurse. She had a video up regarding the topic of would she sacrifice her hair for her job. And I mentioned in a comment, I did not make a video response, I commented on this video. And I said, a hospital illegally cannot ask you to sacrifice your hair because it's hair discrimination. And she got intrigued by the word hair discrimination, or term, let's say, because you can't make, if you are an employer, you can't make your employees change your hair. Now say, and I know this is weird and this is out here, but let's just say you have dreadlocks and they are purple with blonde polka dots and orange stripes and red tips. They cannot, well, they can make you change that because that's seriously out there, and that's going to be a distraction to somebody's work. But as far as, like, say my hair is just brown and I have some blonde in it in places, like these two right here, these are blonde. I don't know if you can see that, but you probably can. Those are blonde. I just put bleach on that, let it sit, and it changed my color, so. No employer can make me change my hair color because this is natural for someone. I have seen African Americans that have like this, except mine's not natural, mine is dyed. My actual hair color is black, but I chose to go with blonde. Excuse me, why do I always say blonde? I chose to go with a brown color with blonde highlights because I wanted to do something like, I don't know, brown with caramel highlights, and so this you could consider the caramel. So like I was saying, no employer can legally make you change your hair or cut your dreads off because they don't like it, because then you could always claim that your dreads are for religious purposes, which leads me to the next part of this. I remember, I think I was in like kindergarten, preschool or kindergarten or first grade, one of those, first grade. I remember this kid that I went to school with, and his name was Tony. And he was from Jamaica. He was from an island. He was from Jamaica. He had these very thick Jamaican accent. It was really heavy. He didn't really talk a lot because people seemed to, I guess you could say, hate on his dialect, which I can see because most people can't I can understand Jamaicans, but a lot of people don't really get the dialect that Jamaicans have. So a lot of people hated on his dialect, so he didn't really talk much. But I do remember when I was in like preschool, kindergarten, or first grade, one of those three, he had these long black dreadlocks that were absolutely beautiful. And I wish I knew where he was today to see if his hair is still locked, because his hair was beautiful. Like, it was, I don't know, it was like, you could stare into his hair and you could honestly get lost just looking at his hair. That's how nice and long and flowy and beautiful his hair was. Now, keep in mind, he went to school where it was predominantly white people or Caucasian people, and I think there were maybe about 20 black people in the entire school, so we were the minority of the bunch. principal at the time tried to make him cut his hair because she didn't like it. A lot of people say the dreadlocks are disgusting and we're all gross that we have dreadlocks and blah blah blah. So to put you all on blast to say that, don't say anything until you actually try it, because for one, I don't have bugs in my hair, never have, probably never will. If I do ever get bugs in my hair, I will let you know. But as far as having roaches in my hair, you can't fit a roach in this, okay? So don't even try to tell me that I have roaches and bees and ants in my hair. Maybe I can fit an ant in here, but I highly doubt it. So I don't want to hear it. But back to the topic. We don't have bugs in our hair. We might have dirt in our hair, and we might have lint. We might have sand if you go swimming. We might have salt if you go swimming in the sea or the ocean or whatever you swim in, like Lake Erie or whatever. But as far as bugs and stuff, we don't have that in our hair. So don't sit somewhere and say, oh, you have bugs in your hair, blah blah blah. Back to the topic again. She tried to make him cut his hair because she didn't like it. With me having said that people say it's disgusting, I can understand that. He ultimately ended up fighting that case because it's like, you're going to make somebody cut his hair because you don't like it. That's like telling a Caucasian girl with blonde hair and brown highlight to cut her hair off and strip it, like bleach it, put the bleaching system in it, strip her hair so it's clear, where it doesn't have really any color. That's like telling a Caucasian girl to do that. So he ended up fighting her proposition, and he ultimately won that because he claimed it as part of his religion, which it was, because if you're from Jamaica, 9 out of 10 people in Jamaica have dreadlocks. So you can't say, oh, well, you have to cut your hair because I don't like it. You can't say that because that's hair discrimination. So he ultimately ended up taking her and that school to court because it was actually her and the school board that was saying to him, you need to cut your hair off because we don't like it and it's unacceptable. So he took them to court and he won it, so they couldn't make him cut his hair because that was hair discrimination. It was deemed as hair discrimination. So he didn't have to cut his hair, so he was happy about that. I do remember this because my grandma told me about it. So that's pretty much it. I know this video is late. I should have done this video response like 4 weeks ago or so, but I just my birthday was Thursday of last week, and I just did not feel like doing anything because I got a citation over something that wasn't even my fault. Just been busy trying to get ready for college. This is my first year, so I just figured I'm going out of the house, so just do it. So here's my video response to Proud to Be a Nurse. I hope that clears everything up, and you can tell your coworker that your employer can't make you do that because of hair discrimination. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video response. It was my pleasure to tell you that it's deemed hair discrimination. So stay blessed, take care everybody, and if you have any questions about it, please message me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability. So I'll be talking to you guys later. Bye.